7 tips for beginning preachers. 1. Seek your pastor's affirmation and counsel. Though ordination to ministry usually necessitates formal church affirmation, you might be invited to preach without previous church affirmation or your pastor's approval. In any case, when asked to preach your first sermon, you should especially seek your pastor's affirmation and counsel. It ought not be a foreboding conversation. Rather, share with him the opportunity before you. If he encourages you to pursue it, then do just that. His confidence in you will bolster your confidence in yourself. 2. Find a low-pressure venue. Preaching your first sermon will be stressful under most any circumstance. As a general rule, the bigger the stage, the greater the pressure will be. Preaching in your home church in front of family and friends will be a joy, but it is best to have a few sermons under your belt first. Seek out low-pressure venues. 3. Choose your text wisely. If you are a beginning preacher, do not select a knotty passage. Do not attempt to reconcile faith and works topics from James to harmonize God's sovereignty and man's responsibility from Romans 9 and 10, or explain the hypostatic union of Christ from Philippians 2. Such messages are too ambitious for beginning preachers. Choose a more manageable passage, like Isaiah 6, John 3, or Matthew 6. In fact, one of the secrets of preaching is that many texts virtually preach themselves. Choose one that will do just that. 4. Exposit the text. After you choose your text, determine to exposit it for God's people. As a beginner preacher, you will be excused for unrefined speech, a lack of homiletical polish, awkward locutions, fidgety habits, and nervous tics. But you ought not be excused for mishandling the passage. Simply, yet faithfully, explaining and applying the passage will cover a multitude of pulpit errors. It will also ensure God's people hear God's word, even if his spokesperson is green behind the ears. 5. Over-prepared. As you work to prepare your sermon, make sure you over-prepare. However much you think you need to prepare for the sermon, double it. 6. Get the I out of the sermon. You will likely overestimate how much the congregation wants to hear about you. They want to hear from you, but not so much about you. Be careful with personal illustrations, opinions, and any other phrase that begins with I. 7. Lift high Jesus. A wise preacher once said, "If you are ever unsure of what to preach, just preach Jesus." Now, the truth of the matter is, every sermon should feature Christ, but especially your first sermons. As you preach, make sure Christ eclipses you. Let your heart be enraptured by his beauty, and you will likely preach a more impassioned, from the heart sermon. You can never go wrong by lifting high Jesus.